pretty substantial break from streaming because I haven't been feeling well, and I've had to catch up on other streaming services, networks that I have neglected because I had become rather infatuated with Twitch. So for a period of time,
Huh.
I stopped streaming, I think a day. It's been the longest that I haven't streamed, so I decided to jump back in and give you guys some Sims 4 content. I am still in the process of merging all of my saved games, Sims, and households into one saved game, so that is what you are watching. I am currently working on the Sims generated household, the Mercado family. I found them in a property that I was going to bulldoze and just kind of fell in love with the family, so I don't want to delete them. Bulldozed a lot and made them a much better house because I do like to design and be creative that way. So I wanted to build houses. I didn't like the house they were living in. I didn't like it for the neighborhood. I didn't like how it looked, and just wanted to tear it down and try my hand at doing something myself for them. I like homes that are a little bit more modern and contemporary than what's found in The Sims, so I gave them a very modern 3-story home with a rooftop terrace, and in the process of moving them and that home that I built into a saved game where all of my Sims are in the same saved game, my Sims got sloppy. I started to save Sims to different games, and I don't like all the saves that I have. It makes it hard to keep track of which Sims are where, and I've accidentally overwritten when I've saved sometimes, so I don't want to keep making that mistake and losing households and Sims. So now I do two things to make sure everybody in the house is saved to the gallery. So if I do make a mistake, I can just place them back. But now I'm also trying to get them all in one save. So that's what you're going to be seeing today. Before I save the Mercado family to the library, I do want to change their clothes and not save them this way. So in the process of changing them over, and then I'll make sure that their house is saved. I believe it already is. I'll just make sure I double check that that's saved to the gallery, and then you're going to see me export them into the home that they're gonna, the world that they're gonna continue to be saved to. So huge move, huge. I don't really know if you can delete a saved game. I know on PC you can, but I don't know if you can on console. Of course, I'm coming to you via Xbox. So via Xbox, I'm not sure if there's an option to delete. But I think what I'm going to do is once I get them all into that saved game, I think I'm going to go ahead and create a new save that is a complete default Sims world, and then overwrite all the other saves that I have, so that we have one default save and one save where everybody's all in the same world. And then I'll rename that default save to default save, so I know not to save to that game, and I won't have this mistake moving forward. But for now, of course, I have a lot of work ahead of me, editing and moving them, her and her beautiful daughter, so we're going to get into it. I'm going to edit them, save their household, and then we're going to proceed to move them to the game instance that is going to, house them permanently. Not really trying to edit her too much. We're just gonna change her clothes. She's got, you can tell she's a default Sim. She's got sneakers on with a fit that's casual, but a little bit dressier than to warrant the shoes. And she's got pantyhose on, and it's just a mess. So if I'm gonna save her to my library, I'd rather save her with better clothing. When you look at her, you take into account the way she's styled. Sometimes the default Sims are all saved as young adults, but clearly this is like a middle-aged adult. So we're gonna dress her like a middle-aged adult, like a freelance graphic design consultant, which is what she is, like a mom. So we're gonna take that into account when we dress her, but we're just gonna give her a couple of mom-appropriate looks. And last name is Mercado, so we're gonna incorporate her heritage. We're gonna keep it fun, and just make her look nice. so that when I save, she's got these outfits saved with her. Outfits, by the way, do save over. For anybody that does not know that, when you save a Sims household to the library, any and all outfits that you save that are on them in their wardrobe at the time of save, that will be saved as well. So that's all I'm seeking to do, is just to be able to come back to her in that game and know that, you know, she's styled already, and that I don't have to go through all that again. I'd rather do it now, but have it be one and done. And then when I save to the library, I usually share the gallery, so when somebody else comes along, they can, of course, customize to their liking, but she will already have casual looks. She'll already have at least one formal look. She'll already have her swimwear, her pajamas. All that will already be saved to her. I try to stick to basic packs because I do save to gallery, but I don't feel the need to 100% do that with her, because this is my family too, and I do play them, so it's important to me that the looks suit me as well. So I will be using some things from the sorry, I have brain fog. I've been really sick, like I said. From the jungle pack. So we're going to be using some items from that pack to create some culture appropriate looks for her. So let's see what all we have here that we can use.
Oh.
I feel like Sims gameplay, streaming it is a little boring. So I don't do it often. There's nothing to do. There's no commentary for me to give. Except some initial intro and maybe some elaboration on some context on what I'm doing as I'm going along. So I hesitate to stream it, but at the end of the day, I think people that play Sims really expect, you know, the lack of dialogue and kind of just having to watch a screen without too much action or commentary. So I will be streaming more of it. It just feels awkward to just be playing the game with little dialogue and little gameplay to comment on, and just have, I feel like people are just watching me idly, passively play a pretty boring game. So hopefully this appeals to someone and this is content that you're interested in. Like I said, it's not a lot to this game, so I don't play it often, but I do love the design aspects of it, the interior design and the fashion design aspects of it. So that's why I will always, even if I don't religiously play it, I don't have a number of days, a set number of days a week that I can say I immerse myself in Sims gameplay, but I will always at some point come back to it when I want a game that just feels lightweight, that feels optimistic, that feels airy, that feels creative, and where I don't have to think too much to play it.
Huh.
say, yes, this is tedious, but once you get all these boxes checked, you don't have to worry about, you know, coming back and doing it again per session. Once you uncheck these or check these boxes, uncheck the boxes with content you don't want to see, you get all the filters set up. You don't have to worry about coming back and having to do it every time you select the outfit. So very tedious, not what you want to be spending your time doing in the game, clicking all these boxes. But remember that these packs that you buy, even the smaller stuff packs and the kits, some of them do bring content to your closet as well. So you want to make sure that when you're choosing her outfits, you have all your little unlocks. Some packs are very fashion specific, like Moschino. Nifty Knitting had a lot of clothes in it, which, you know, considering her age, would be cute for, you know, an older woman. We got Throwback Fit. All the kits have fashion content in them for the most part. So want to make sure that we're checking those, because if you're not checking those, then you will not see those options. Notice down in the bottom right hand corner of the screen where underneath the styled outfit, the number of columns there that you can scroll to as you check boxes are going to expand. So you're going to have more looks and things to choose from as you select these boxes, which is why we want to do it. There's a lot of fashion related content in these packs, even like Home Chef Hustle and the packs that you don't think pertain to fashion content do have some fashion things brought over with them. So always want to make sure that you check your boxes. Also, it stands to say, it's worth mentioning, these are just styled looks, right? So by far, not all the outfits that are in this game. These are styled looks. So there's still plenty of clothing that we're not seeing. Right now we're focused on styled looks. And the reason I start there is because if we can get her outfitted and in and out of this mode and saved quickly, then, you know, that would be the way to go. So if there's a couple of cute styled looks, I try not to go OD on styled looks because I do want to express my individuality in this game and create my own looks, and I like playing with all the clothes. Like I said, the design element of this game is very attractive to me. So I don't want to like go crazy on styled looks mostly, but I just, if we can find a few like nice casual things that'll get her in and out, that's obviously going to be our goal, over having to create every outfit from scratch, and that could take hours. You can really spend hours on these sims. And my priority is just getting her saved so that we can move her over to this other game. Now, the only pet peeve that I have with this mode is this is more a fall or winter attire than something I want to save to every day, but it is what it is. You can select from your closet, so not too pressed about it, but I do wish they would seasonally tag these items. This to me is more formal wear, but they have it in as everyday, so you can't save that as a formal look, which, you know, I don't appreciate, but either way, these styled looks do save me a lot of time. And I think that's going to be too young for her with the thigh highs and all. Or at least just at a minimum, not the way a mother wants to carry herself.
Nurse show.
you're seeing, this is how I want to outfit her.
Yeah.
Basic colors, simple separates, a classy, understated, manner of dress appropriate for a woman, her age. It's taken me a while and I'm still not 100% used to the right bumper versus the jump pad for scrolling through these. So I need to, for outfit number 3, replace the outfit that I mistakenly overwrote.
Chifiba.
Very cute, something a mom would wear. So, just want to get like 3 or 4 looks, but considering some of these are seasonal, I'll probably do the max of 5. And then just, be able to rest easy knowing that when I save her to gallery, if anyone downloads her, they'll have some looks at their disposal. They can always come and overwrite if they feel they need to, but for the most part, they'll have some outfits. I try to be conscientious in what I offer the gallery. I try not to just upload any old thing. Because I know I download from the gallery very rarely because I like to create, but what I do and it's messed up, it's a house that's messed up, has walls missing, it's incomplete, or any of the other stuff that I've encountered, it's just not, it's frustrating. When you offer content to the community, you want it to be complete content, I just feel like it reflects on me as the creator. Not offering a family that has at least 2 in each category, like 2 formal outfits, 2 business outfits, 2 casual outfits, it changes out of sleepwear. Just when you offer something to the community, have some pride, and make it complete. We've done that one. What else do we want to do for her? Now you see we're up to 56 and still counting looks once we check all those boxes. I'm curious about this outfit. Okay, yeah, it's not what I thought.
Yep, easy.
I want her outfits to be fun. I don't want her to be a boring 40, but at the same time, I do want her to dress appropriately for her age. She has a daughter.
Bobana, cute better.
Trying on a couple of these, because some of these I've not seen before. I have a few new packs that I really didn't dive into the fashion from them, so...
Chifiba.
Okay, so I think we have found our 5. At least for casual.
Impo, fui for guas.
We're gonna give her a couple of business casual looks and then
oh no.
This is supposed to be her formal wear. I'm not impressed by a lot of the formal wear in this game, actually. I think this might be cute for her.
Jaruk, Tabishi.
It is cute on her. I'm not really, taken aback in a good way or impressed by too much of the fashion in this game. Specifically formal wear style looks do not really impress me. This is saved as number 2. So we want to go back and overwrite this because I do not like how that looks at all. This is how she was styled by the game. And I thoroughly dislike it.
Nurse show.
I think that's a nice middle-aged woman look for, semi-casual, so I'm gonna stick with that. I wonder though, do I have all my filters for this? Because there's only 7 looks. Yes, so formal wear style look-wise, like I said, I'm underwhelmed and underimpressed by the options that they have. They had over 56 pages of style looks for everyday wear, but not so much for formal wear. So let's find her a couple of full body is the next cheat. If you really need to get these Sims styled and saved in a hurry, it's another good way to go. I love this dress. This is from the that garden pack, and it's really cute. And it's not age specific. It looks a little flirty, a little young, but it works for older Sims, and I really find it adorable. So when you do a full body, it gives you like a dress or a jumper or something where you don't have to select separates. And then all you gotta do is change the shoes out from the previous look if that's something you want to do. In this case, she had on shoes that were neutral. I think I want to change the lipstick, but other than that, I think this would be a good another good look for her. It's just when you have to sit here and change so many things, it's tedious and it takes a very long time. Just quickly swap her lipstick out because I feel like she should have a lighter lip with this. Dress matches her eyes perfectly. She's such a pretty lady. The Sims game really has some beautiful Sims in it. If you ever don't feel like going through the monotony and the tedium of creating a new Sim for something, I highly suggest looking through the player creator gallery or the library to find a household or a family, because they really do have some very pretty, some beautiful Sims. So is this all that what do we need? Do we need to take her readers off because they look like readers and this is formal wear? Maybe add some jewelry and then go ahead and save her. But all in all, I think she looks nice. We're gonna do her nails. Pretty matches the soft lip that we did on her. I don't do a lot of pantyhose on my Sims. I feel like it's just dated. So let's take the glasses off, and then I think a little wild to me. That I can't seem to find the glasses. It should be an accessory, so that's throwing me. If she has to keep them on, I don't think it's the end of the world, but there we are. I don't know why I didn't see that previous. That's the quickest way I know how to unequip, and look, she has such pretty eyes. How to unequip glasses. It's just to put a pair on that she's not interested in and take them off. Let's get her a necklace because this is formal. Except that does not match because the earrings are silver. There we are. Alright, I think she looks absolutely beautiful. So we're gonna go ahead and save. You go back to styled looks even though you've created the look from scratch. We're in formal wear, so definitely always double check that. We're in the third look. So to save that, we just go over to the fourth. And we can run all these back to double check. And I think that's all encompassing for her. I mean, she's a middle-aged lady. She goes to, this is like a business casual or a semi-formal event. This is a little bit more formal, like if she's going out to dine or there's a party of some kind for New Year's or something maybe. And this is more like a spring, summer, formal, semi-formal event. I'm not gonna go super ultra glam. I'll do that at the time I need to.
Shafiba.
Alright, so athletic look number 1. Only 9 looks. A little youthful because of the racer back, but I think this is still modern enough for her, so I think I'm gonna give this a try.
Boba cute better.
Now that's cute on her, so that's it. I'm just gonna leave it at 2 athletic looks. Because realistically, that's jogging. She has 2 changes of clothes for working out or what have you.
Ooh.
That's kind of cute. Now, if she had a son and not a daughter, this would not rock. Because you can't be naked and walking around like this in front of your son. But since it's a girl house, I'm gonna let it slide. I am gonna change the color of the slippers though, because no. Not super matchy, but at least it's in that same citrusy kind of color scheme. not a lot in the way of slippers for this game. Okay, this is an acceptable to me look for her. Whatever, we can save this.
Haha.
So that's gonna be one down. Let's try to find something that's not underwear.
Ah.
I feel like that's a nice basic pajama set
Oh,
for a woman
no.
her age, but I also feel like I see this in the game to death, to the point where I'm tired of looking at that particular pajama set. I feel like far too many of my Sims have it. This is really cute. If you know, you know, but this gives me throwback Sims busting out vibes. The mom from that game. So I think this is, just for nostalgic purposes, gonna be our number 2. And let's see, is that it for sleepwear? That's it, 8 things. I really despise these pajamas. I'm gonna go ahead and do it again, but I see it. It's too. They need to make another tank top and capri pant PJ bottom set that does not look like this. Guys, we're getting there. This is her party wear, her look. Very flirty and fun and cute for a woman her age, but you know what I'm gonna say. There's no jewelry. I think she needs a red lip with this, maybe some thicker eyeliner, and there's no shoes. Let's go ahead and give her a ring of some kind. Let's quickly do her fingernails. Cute. Whether we can see them or not, we know it's there. Where's her bracelet? Hey, some of these bracelets are crazy. Gold like the paillettes on her top. I just want her to have something cute. It makes the whole look more realistic. It seems like nitpicking and it seems very tedious. But realistically, when you get ready to go out to a party, you're getting dressed up, you do these things, you know, you mind your accessories, you put things on. So when you add these little details to the game, I feel like it does really give the vibe that it's supposed to give when she's all dressed. When you dress them up in the closet and via dresser and they're getting ready to go to an event, these little touches of things that we're doing now really does set it off and bring it all to tie it all together. And it's worth it to me because, like I said, once you do it, you don't have to. It's in there, it's in the gallery, you don't have to undo it. Unless you're just tired of looking at these outfits, which, you know, it does get old after a while. You go back, you change it. But, for the most part. Oh, that's right. I always get thrown off by this. You have to scroll down to get to earrings. What do we want to do for her? Do we want hoops? What do we want? Oh, we definitely don't want spacers. I thought those were buttons. Absolutely not for a woman of this age. Let's see. Eh. Wanted something a little more dangly, but that's what you get in The Sims. The earring choices are not, you know, they need to give us a lot more in this game in terms of more fine-tuned customization. I feel like in every single look up until this point, her eyeshadow have been the same, so I am gonna go ahead and just take the opportunity to change it. Okay, I did not know all that other stuff came with it. And it looks like that's kind of a funky eyebrow thing too. So let's get down to where the makeup gets a little bit more normal. Because she is a woman of age, and some of that stuff can get a little extreme, a little weird. Hard in this game to find really subdued makeup looks. Okay, so let's fine-tune the opacities, refine this just a little bit. A lot of these need to be subdued, and like a lot. Okay, I think that's pretty, and then we'll go subtle blush fur. Bold matte lip. Very pretty. I think she looks nice. So this will be our okay, work, mama, work. She looks very pretty. Nails done, accessories. This is exactly how you would put yourself together to go out. This again is going to be her style look for her party, and not a style by us, but so we're going to go ahead and save it by just clicking on number 2. Very disappointing, the lack of style looks that they have. I think that's a little bit older for even her. And I want to like this dress, but I don't. I think for the right occasion, this outfit would be cute for her.
Impel, fui fagues.
It looks like they've accessorized her. She's kept the nails that we had before. Sophisticated. Dinner formal type of a look for her, so we'll go with that. That is much more youthful. And of course we have all our costumes because I enabled looks from all packs. Now, This might be a little va-va-voom for her at her age, but I think this is cute. Let's see. What colors do they have? Color makes a lot of difference as well.
Chifiba. Jaruk Tabishi. Haha. Yibs Ishi. Haha.
Forgive my ringtone in the background. I don't know. I'm a little... If I saw my mother dressed like this, I'd be a little bit nervous. Really cute, but on second thought, I don't think so. Really just trying to find some quick... looks for her that are gonna work. This is another dress that I really think is cute and that I like, but not all the women her age, but I think that's really adorable. See if we can find a color that's not too bad, just in the interest of getting her saved.
Jaruk Tabishi.
I think she pulls it off. I think it's cute, so we're gonna stick with it. I'm gonna go into number 4, but we're not gonna do a 4th. Maybe I'll just do this, right? Let's see what full body options they have. Something that might work with this existing makeup so that we don't have to change too much. And then I can finish this look up and keep it moving. Simple enough, matches the makeup that we already have on. It's good for her. We're gonna keep going. Okay, as summer looks go at...
Chifiba. Ishinoi. Nurse show.
Also very cute for her, but I think we do need some shoes to go with this. I don't feel like she should be barefoot wearing this. This is not just strictly beach to me. I personally don't go to the beach without sandals or some type of something on my feet, so just gonna make sure she has something. That's not gonna work. Let's show off. Are you serious? So they're not going to let us um, incorporate any type of normal footwear into these looks. I guess this is strictly like swimwear. Nonetheless, I am going to save this and move on. I'm not going to invest in a ton of these looks. I'm going to maybe do one more, and just move on.
Então, fui faguas.
Okay, very cute, and that's the swimwear wrap. They have a pool. The Mercados have a rooftop pool. Definitely overwriting this because it's a mess. But they do have a really cute rooftop pool. So I did want to give her some looks because she is going to have vacation to swim. I don't know about fishnets and or the cleavage of this, but it's cute.
Yibs Ishi.
Okay, very cute for her. We only need another one or two more outfits for this, and then
Jaruk Tabishi.
it's a little racy for a mom, but we're gonna leave it.
Oh no.
Okay, very cute. And just one more. This is from the Jungle Pack. I absolutely love this dress, so I am definitely going to incorporate it. I want to see it on her in a few colors. Oh, that's so pretty. Okay, so
Chifiba.
I do think that this is my favorite one on her, so I'm going to go ahead and save that. And then we're going to move on to our last column, which is going to be winter looks. Right off the bat, they nailed it. Everything about this is appropriate for her lifestyle, her age. So we're going to stick with that.
Yibs Ishi.
Okay, she's cute. So this is gonna be her second one.
Ooh.
This is more ski stuff.
Samush.
Okay, very cute. Let's see if we want to do just one more. If there's something here that's appropriate and it's fast, we'll do it, and then we will be done with her. We can move on to her daughter, and I think this works. And then we can save and get them imported, which is of course the goal of the stream, to get them imported finally.
Chifiba.
Okay, adorable. That works. So mom is done. Now we have Chaya to do. Kids are easy. super easy to design. I think the style looks for kids are a lot cuter and a lot easier to it's just easier to knock those looks out with them real fast. But they also have a lot of really cute separates that you're gonna want to like play with, and I find myself really getting into dressing the kids and the toddlers. They're just so cute.
New cheese Riva.
Adorable. And I'm just gonna start her off with 3 looks. And then we'll come back later and add things, but I think it's just important to that formal look that they had for her will not do, because what is up with the boots? Dress is cute, but the boots make it a no-no. So we need a few more because we did overwrite that first look. This really makes me want to be a mom and dress up my... I want to be a toddler, grade school mom and dress my daughter up. That's what these clothes and this game makes you want to do. These children are so adorable. Okay, look number 3, and I think that'll be sufficient for her for now. Like I said, super easy to do the kids because all the stuff is so cute. Everything is so adorable. Really cute. So okay, moving right along. Whoops. Okay, so the one look that they have for her for athletic is cute. So that's one down, and then
New cheese Riva.
let's do a third. Super cute. Okay, so now we have sleepwear. What they have on her looks more like winter or fall outerwear than it does PJs, but you know, it is what it is. It's fine. Okay, and then we need like maybe another pair of pajamas, and then we should be good. The cutest stuff. Okay, so moving on to this color scheme matches some things that we've made for her mom. So when it's a mother and daughter, I think it's always cute to make sure that the things that the basic color schemes tend to match a little bit. So when they arrive somewhere together as mother and daughter, their things match. I think that's very cute. So I think I'm done with party stuff. She really only needs 1 or 2 pieces of swimwear, just something to get in the pool.
Oh, smoothsa!
Okay, very cute. We need 1 more. Just enough that it doesn't feel like she's in the pool wearing the same thing every time. This is very cute.
Ha ha! Yikes!
Okay, that warm weather outfit is fine. Some of these are repeating.
New cheese Riva! Marco Shega! New cheese Riva!
So many cute things in summer wear for her that I'm just gonna max her out at 5 because everything is so cute.
Ah?
So she has 5 summer looks, and as a fall winter outfit, that's okay because in this game, when they go into the fall, it's cold, it's rainy. The same outfits are used to dress them in fall than this winter stuff. So what she has on, it's not really winter, but it is fall, so I'm gonna leave it.
Oh.
Okay, it's cute, and I think I'm gonna do just 1 more. Forgive me, I'm still a little sick. And then we'll be finished with her. She went fast. The kids do because they have cuter stuff. It's just too easy to outfit them. I think that is adorable, and I think that's what we will end with. Really cute.
Oh, smooth!
And again, this matches the bright pastel, really feminine color scheme that I used for her mom. So, now that we are done with that, all that we have to do, right, is save the household. My thing is, I wonder if this is the save game that I finished off with them, or if this is a different variation of the save game, because I thought I remembered them having a dog. And we definitely want to save the dog. So I'm gonna find out if they have a dog, and we're gonna get that dog incorporated into this save game so that we can resave this household. But for now, all the outfits are done, so we're gonna go ahead and click done. They are saved to the library. We have saved them, so I can pull up this family with all the looks, with all the, all of her. They should have their same name, traits, skills. Carry over to the general save game that I'm going to have everybody exist in now. This has really been a labor of love. So again, I advise you, if you started playing The Sims 4, Each game gets saved as an instance. If for some reason you overwrite or you try to save one game to another saved game, it will overwrite the saved game, the previous save, entirely. So you will lose households, you will lose builds that you might have spent hours or days on. You'll lose a lot of progress because you have to start over with the chiefs and stuff. They'll lose their career, they'll lose all their job skills. So it's just advised that you proceed carefully in this game and try to save all the families to one game. Don't have a whole bunch of save games out there because it'll create a problem in the long run. I didn't know until I knew. I went and saved one day and I said, well, I don't remember which game that Hola, ¿cómo estás? I see someone there in the chat. Welcome to my stream. Sorry if I saw you late. Really appreciate you popping in. Really appreciate the chat. I'm trying to get people to engage in chat, so I definitely thank you. I encourage more of it. And I hope you like the Sims content. If you're still here with me, let me know what kind of content you enjoy watching. I am a variety streamer. I stream Overwatch 2. I play a lot of Smite, soon to be Smite 2. I play Call of Duty. I play Apex Legends. I play Fallout 76. I play a lot of the Assassin's Creed franchises. I play a lot of fighting games. I just don't play them often. As they come out, I'll be on them for a few months and then I'll jump off of them. I really like strategy games and first-person shooters a lot, but I am open to trying new content, and I am a variety streamer new here to Twitch, so please feel free to let me know which types of games you would like to see me play and what content you're interested in, and I will try my hardest to provide that content. And welcome to the channel. So really wasn't going to sit here and extensively play on these guys, but after all I've put them through to give me that fashion show and to get their outfit situated, I think I am going to just make them something to eat so that they are not hungry anymore. It just makes me feel like a jerk to save this game in a state where they're starving. So let me just give you a brief tour of the house that I built for them. I bulldozed this lot because I didn't like a mother and child living in such a meager house. This was maybe last year around Halloween, which is why the house was decorated for Halloween. Look at the landscaping, fireflies and stuff on this little lot. There wasn't a lot of space after I did this build, lot-wise. So sometimes you sacrifice lot space for the house. Other times you want to really expand upon the house and you just move it to a bigger lot later on when the lot is no longer working for you. But I decided to I like this house on this lot. I didn't want to move it. I didn't feel like it needed a bigger lot. So what I ended up doing is I made very beneficial use, first of all, of the front yard. Here's the backyard. As you can see, they have a couple of plots there for growing. Not a whole lot. They have enough to make their to have fruits and vegetables. Put a different thing in each bed. You know, put 4 different things in each bed instead of attributing one whole bed to the same, 4 of the same, and then you can still get 8 out of these plots, or out of these 2 beds. So I did a mix of landscaping elements in the backyard just to give it interest, just to make the yard appear bigger and more plentiful than what it really is. They have a koi pond here, which is really cute. They have a fountain here, which is really cute. Opted for a little bench here so that you can sit and enjoy the outside, the garden. Went really modern and contemporary with the house. Coming inside, this is the kitchen. Went floor to wall on the cabinets. Kept everything, marble floors, really modern, really, if my joystick will move here, there we go. Kept it really modern. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to show you this bathroom because of how small it is and how it's situated. It's the basic downstairs bathroom. Modern bathroom. There's the outside, it's the inside. You have kind of a subway tile thing going on with the wall. Just, basic bathroom. Living room. I wanted it to be sleek and modern and black. That was what I had in mind when I started this build. But I wanted to bring to put white floors in to contrast with the black, and I wanted to add pops of color throughout the house. So that was my as I was going in, that was my whole design strategy. That's what I was thinking about. I don't know. She sits in the kitchen, but for some reason she does tend to prefer this table. So I have another formal dining room area here with the big windows. You can see Willow Creek, which is really gorgeous, and you can see, of course, all the landscaping we took the time to do in the backyard. Upstairs we have a music area where they have a piano. That was more just to add elegance and ambience to this house. I love the modern stairway. Of course, she is in the art industry. She is a freelance artist, and she's achieved the top tier of the art critic career. So she has all this art in her house. We have another little sitting area upstairs where we have music. It's open. We have a little wine bucket there. This is, of course, where I've just decided to strategically stash our decorations so we could decorate the house for the holidays. We have kind of a modern, actually more of an Art Deco type of a rug. She's got statues and busts throughout the house. It was important to me that her career be reflected in the house. It's very artsy. I definitely think this is another instance of the same game, not only for the lack of the dog, but because I think I've done a lot more to her daughter's room. It's definitely looks like more of a child's room in the other instance of the save. So I'm going to save the family fine, but I'll add the dog, and then I think I'm definitely going to go look for the other house because this child's bedroom has been redone in the version that I want to save and move. This is her room. This is actually her child's bathroom here. They both have ensuite bathrooms. That's the daughter's bathroom. Again, everything modern. And everybody has a piece of art. Black, white, pops of color. Again, my favorite color is yellow, so I try to incorporate yellow as often as I can. That's the mother's room. This is her very beautiful bathroom. Jetted tub, and again, all modern. The sink is very modern. I love wraparound balconies, so I make sure I make those as often as I can. Initially, I struggled with how to incorporate a wraparound balcony into this house because this is a very contemporary, eclectic, modern kind of a house, and I always thought of wraparound balconies as being colonial or Victorian, but I put it in here. I love the idea that you can step outside of your bedroom, get sunlight similar to what you would if you were outside, get the view that you would get similar to if you were outside, but you can spare yourself the weather and kind of stay inside. So I love inside wraparound balconies. I love outside balconies too, where you can be outside on a porch, but not, outside. So incorporated that, along with like a few sitting areas that, give you the same. You get the outside views without the weather. But anyway, that is briefly the house. There's a third floor here where she has her entertaining. There was no room to put a pool outside on this property. So in lieu of a pool, they have a rooftop hot tub. They have their grilling area. I put countertops and everything. They have their grilling area, their grilling accessories. They have 2 grills, more for the aesthetic. They don't cook anything different from the other. I mean, they both cook the same stuff. Some modern outside furniture. They have a seating dining area, recessed lighting on the rooftop. We have some art. I wanted her to have, it's important that we bring a lot of art in, so I found a way to incorporate art onto the patio, even though there's no walls to hang art on per se. And we have a rooftop bar to complete the roof. We have a stereo system that we have to repair very frequently when it rains. And but yeah, absolutely gorgeous. Love this house. wanted a rooftop lounge because we didn't really have a backyard, but no basement. Of course, the laundry is here in the kitchen. Didn't need anything super fancy, just a dedicated washer dryer area and a place for our hampers. I didn't do a full laundry room like I've done in other houses. Not much of a back porch, not much to do. I'm sure if I really wanted to, I could extend it out just a tad this way and get some chairs or something, but I just don't see the need to have this need to be a full space that's capable of entertaining outdoors when we have so many wraparound decks, and of course we have this rooftop area for entertaining outside. So yeah, this is the house, that is the family. So with that said, I'm gonna go ahead and save this game back to there we go. So save game 5, you see no dog. Save game 6, there's our dog. So you might ask, now what are you gonna do? Because you've changed all the clothes. If I have to do clothes again, that's not a big deal. But what I am gonna do is I'm gonna log into game 6 because they have their dog. They also have the updated house with the updated daughter's room and everything. So more work would have to be done to add the home elements from and the dog from game 6 to game 5 than to just add the clothes from game 5 back to game 6. But what I'm going to attempt to do to make this easy on myself, I'm going to log into game 6. Okay. I'm going to save that household with the dog just in case I make any mistakes. But I'm going to try to overwrite the household from game 5 to game 6. If I lose my dog, I can always add him back individually. But that is what I'm going to do to get everything, all the elements there combined together. But save game 6 is the one that obviously that has the dog and that has the updated room that I remember. But I'm going to go ahead. They were game save 5, so that's where we're going to save them. I'm going to get into game 6 so I can just compare the differences in the household, and then we'll decide what we're going to export. But my goal is by the end of the day to be done with Willow Creek. The last time we did the desert, all the families that were being imported into that world, we imported them, and I showed you that those builds, and I introduced you to those families, and I told you a little backstory on each, how I came to them, whether I created them or whether they were Sims that I was about to displace that I fell in love with, like as with this Mercado family, and wanted to build on a lot, but I didn't want to throw the family away, so I just built a property around that family and gave them just essentially a better place to stay, which is what I did with these guys. So we're gonna exit to main. I really want to see the difference in this other home. I know the daughter's room looks a lot different and a lot better, so we shall see what I did there. I forget. I just remembered we had that dog. The dog was so cute, and when I looked through animals to adopt and I saw the black dog, I said he matches the house. So that's how we decided that he would become part of the family. I think it might be a she. I love animals, so all of my Sims have pets. Every single household that I put my hand on ends up with pets, and lots of them. I have one family that I wanted them to have kids, but they couldn't have kids because they had so many pets. The household size was maxed, and I decided that rather than get rid of the dogs or trade them to another household, I would go ahead and just keep the dogs and they wouldn't have kids. So that's how much I love animals. Okay, so save game 5. Game 6 with the dog. I missed your flirty hello, hi. Thank you for spending your channel points to request just a flirty hello. I am working on my channel point redemptions. I'm working on my emotes and my icons. Like I said, I am totally new to Twitch, so some of the more entertaining elements and features of this channel will have to come in time, like me having custom emotes for my channel and so on. But I am working on integrating those things. But that hello is one that I knew people were going to request for me, so I made sure that I at least had 2 things in there for channel point redemption. So hello, hi, and I really appreciate you joining the channel. So as you can see, Mercado is here by Goth. Alright, so Mercado is located in Willow Creek behind the Goth home. Goth only appeared in some of these save instances too, so I've had to save them to gallery early and reincorporate them into Willow Creek for a long time. To me, they're a fixture of the game, are very nostalgic, and I do want the Goths to always be here, so this is where their home was initially, and I made sure that in every save instance they were there. So we're going to go into Mercado so you can see the difference. But with the dog and without being decorated for Halloween, some of those elements being removed, that is the home that I want saved to the gallery. So I'm going to save. I'm going to overwrite if it's already been saved, just to make sure that we have it up to date and we have this current version. And we want to save our dog, so we're going to save the family again. Outfits can go. Dog must stay. Dog more important than clothes. Even if I don't feel like putting the effort in, and my little overwrite save plan does not, it fails, it does not work, then I'll just do clothing another time. It's quick and easy enough to do, but it's more important that I bring the whole family over and save the progress of the closet that we just saved. I'm very curious because I remember the girl had Girl Scout stuff in her room. It's been a long time since I played them, but I do remember I changed her room quite a bit. Now you can see the decor that was on the lawn is gone. The only thing I guess I failed to remove was we're in this inner hallway on the porch. I didn't remove those pumpkins. I did remove that Halloween rug. Oh, look at our dog. So cute. I can't save the game without you. What is this dog's name? This is Pixel. I do believe this is a girl. But, yeah, there you have it. Bottom looks unchanged, but I know I did stuff to her room. So let's look at her room. Didn't change her furniture or anything, it looks like, but she does have her Girl Scout. I knew it. She has her Scout stuff. She has her art stuff. All her little stuff to tinker and play. So I do want to keep her, what is this? Oh, that's her little drone. So I do want to keep all her stuff. It looks like I also added some workout stuff. I don't know if that was maybe one of her job requirements, that she had to be fit so she has her exercise equipment. I personally would rather have the exercise equipment here on this wraparound deck. I would want to look at the outside while I ran, but it's fine here too. But these changes definitely need to be saved. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and head over into build mode and change this, overwrite the house that I had previously saved, because it's important to me to save these, all these new changes. And then we're going to save the family. We're going to, of course, go and modify in CAS and save so that we don't lose Pixel, because she's a very important part of the Mercado family, and we want to transfer her over to our new game. Alright, now we're in build mode. So what we do, if you don't already know, when we're in build mode, we go in the save folder, we save to lot. Each upstairs bedroom has a bathroom. Downstairs we have one bathroom. We have 2 family members, 2 bedrooms, no guest room. So this is a 2-bedroom and 3-bath house. And that is how we're going to save it. And in the description, so that I know that we're new and we're current, I am just going to simply save this as updated. Sometimes I put the date that I last touched the house, but I'm just going to import this right over to the game that it's supposed to be in, so I'm not too worried about that detail. Curious to see if they ask me, do I want to overwrite, but it doesn't look like it, so I may not have ever saved this, which is kind of a scary thought, because I could have sworn I have. I'm glad I didn't assume and delete some saved instance of the game and lose this house forever, because I did spend many hours on this build. So now the only other thing left to do before we can transfer this to the save game is, oh, look at them, is click on, we have to shift click, we have to right click. If you don't know how to do that on your Xbox controller, you hold down A and B at the same time, and that will shift click. We're going to go down to modified in CAS, and we're going to save the family. Actually very cute to and kind of therapeutic to save The Sims and play and just dabble in this again, because I haven't played them in a while, and they're not a very intense heavy game, and I don't think I could do an intense heavy game right now after like the week that I've had. I needed something a little more carefree, something a little bit lighter. It's been kind of a stressful week, so this has been perfect content to bring you today. I was going to jump on this right, I still may. And again, one of my things that lets me know that I have touched this game and that it's the most recent version of a family or a home that I offer, that I always put updated. Just so if I'm going to download into the library, I don't have any doubts. You can see it's the same ugly clothes, but we will fix it because the dog is mandatory over everything else. And we're seeing a slimmer, more in shape Miss Mercado in this one. So I don't know what's responsible for that change, but when I do go to alter the outfit, she'll look better. So that's those are a bunch of positives. So there we go. And what I'm gonna do now? Wait a minute. Done.
Oh, nervy.
Okay, so now the only thing that's left there to do. Now look, the last time when we logged in, the Sims were hungry and I fed them. Now the Sim is exhausted and does not have the good sense to go to sleep. I whistle and call the dog over. Pixel is so cute. I don't know if she's able to walk her, or if she's too young.
Blippa, shot spinner.
And she just learned her outside potty skill. She's never learned that because the mother always spoils her by walking her, so she's never had to go on her own. Oh, and you're gonna poop as well. Oh, classy. Okay, so where the keys are? Wait a minute. Okay, so I'm gonna go upstairs just real quick and click on her dresser and see what outfits she might have saved because it looks like one that we saved earlier. Do they already have a few? Okay, so this family might be ready to go because it looks like I did bother to change at some point I have gone in and modified and added their outfits, which is that's cool. So maybe I won't have to do it again, which is good news. Okay, so nothing else to really do except but to save exit. And that's game 6, so we're gonna save it there. The family is saved to the library, updated. The house is saved to the library, updated. We were going off of their wardrobe and saved game 5. Come to find out we don't even really need to change their clothes. So they are now ready to be imported into the everybody instance of the game, which I'm very excited about. I think I'm gonna get some coffee in me. I just don't feel fully awake. I don't know what happened. I was outside jogging, and I just started to wheeze and sneeze very heavily, and I felt like my throat was closing up, and that's an allergic reaction, right? So immediately grabbed my throat, bent over, tried to really cough and get whatever out of my throat. I felt like the back of my throat tingling. My eyes started to water. My cheeks started to swell up on my face. My ears started to ring a little bit. My whole ear, nose, and throat area was just on fire. My sinuses were going crazy. My nose kept running like I was trying to get something out of my body. And I couldn't jog anymore. I realized I had to come home. My body was telling me, we just can't. My whole head was on fire. So I turned around and jogged back. Halfway back, I couldn't even see. I realized I couldn't even see. Here I am trying to run to rush home, but I couldn't even see because my eyelids were filled up with fluid. My face was just puffy. My nose I couldn't smell. I couldn't taste anything. I was terrified. I was afraid I wouldn't be able to see to make it home, but every second that I stayed outside, it got worse. Came inside, washed my face, blew my nose, had some coffee to kind of open everything up, my throat and everything, swished with Listerine, just really tried everything I knew to get my sinuses back together. Took some allergy medication, which seemed to help, so I'm sure it was partially that. Took some Robitussin, tried to get myself together. Finished my coffee, and then I had maybe a few cups of hot tea, just waiting for everything to kick in. Everything kicked in at once, the Robitussin, the allergy medication, so of course then at that point I just exercised and everything, so I'm knocked out. And when I woke up, I felt better, but I just felt like in this groggy, kind of still sick, lingering sick state that I've been in for the past 2 days. So that's why I didn't stream much of yesterday. Hello, I see someone in the chat. Thank you for being a first-time chatter. Very friendly and personable Twitch streamer. Do not be shy. I welcome you to my chat. I welcome your opinions. I welcome your thoughts. Would love to hear what type of content it is that you enjoy watching on Twitch. I am a variety streamer. I just so happen to be doing some Sims content right now, but I do not do a lot of it. If you like Sims content and that's how you have found yourself here, please let me know and I will do more Sims content. But right now I don't prioritize it, so if you love Sims and you want to see more, please let me know. I'm happy to do more, but right now I feel like I have more of an audience for Smite and Overwatch, and that's what I stream the most. So welcome. Check out the links in my channel at the very top left-hand corner of the page. I have a link tree. I do a lot more than just streaming. See if anything that I do or that I have interests you. And welcome to my page. Bienvenido a mi página. I appreciate you being here, and yeah, it's all love. So hit up the chat anytime. I love seeing people in my chat. Look forward to hearing what kind of content you want to see, and look forward to just bringing you things that really entertain you and that remind you of why it is that you love Twitch. So, new streamer. I just started in mid-April. My cat, the very first stream, knocked my Logitech cam into a mop bucket of water. I was mopping my room before the stream, getting everything clean for you guys. Got on camera, and my cat knocked my camera into a bucket of mop water. So I have no cam at this time. I'm trying to get those things back. I do have an Amazon wish list in my link tree to try to crowdfund for my camera. I have my social medias in my link tree, so follow me on Instagram. I let people know in my Instagram stories and in my Instagram broadcast channel when I am going live here. So if you have Instagram and you like it, please follow me. Consider following me there. And if you do follow me there, drop a purple heart in my DMs. That's how I know that a person is coming to me by way of Twitch, so that I can take you out of my restricted filtered inbox where all the creeps and initial chatters go, and I can put you into my general inbox where I can interact with you and let you know what I'm doing on Twitch. But that's me in a nutshell, and thank you so much for joining the stream and for viewing my channel, and I hope that my content interests you. I create content for all genders. I chat with all genders and ages of people, so please, my environment is all inclusive and I welcome and love absolutely everyone. So thank you for chatting and welcome to my channel. What I'm doing now for anyone that might have just joined, I messed up in The Sims and saved a game to the wrong save, and I ended up overwriting the previous game that was saved there, and I lost a lot of my characters, I lost a lot of my homes, things that I spent many days and hours building, and I'm recovering from that. So far I've got all my characters back, but what I'm doing is I'm in the process of taking all the builds, this is what you're coming in on, I'm taking all the builds that I have and all the families that I have that have now been saved to gallery and recovered. I am moving them all to one saved game so that I won't mess up and do that again. And I'm encouraging people that play The Sims 4, especially if you play it on console, because there's no recovery options for console. If you play The Sims 4 on a console, make sure that you're saving all of your Sims to one game. Play one game. Do not create multiple saves, because you're essentially creating multiple instances of the game where all of your Sims do not exist. So it's something to just watch out for and be very careful, because you could ruin a lot and undo a lot of your progress. So that is my word to the wise about that. Be very careful when you're playing The Sims, how you save your Sims, because every new save is a whole new game, except for the one family and the one place that you're saving. So right now, like, let's say for instance, I am saving Mercado. If I save that to a new saved game, every other family in that new save except for Mercado is going to be different. So you have to be very careful. Yeah, but anyway, we are back into The Sims. I am just going to quickly take the Mercado family and we're going to put them in the everybody instance of the game. So how we do that, we click on everybody. Also name your saved games. If you name your saved games, you don't have to wonder, you know, who's where. But even that with the naming can get kind of crazy, because how do you name a saved game after every possible family or sim that's going to be in that saved game? So I think moving forward, it's just best to have one saved game that you save all of your Sims to, instead of, I think the first time that I ever saved a game to something other than the original save, it was because I was scared of the changes being permanent, and I kind of wanted to play with it before I decided. In hindsight, I shouldn't have done it. I should just always save to the original game save. Don't have multiple saves out there, because it leads to confusion. So this is what we went over last time. The last sim stream that I had, I showed you guys Oasis Springs. This is my desert world. This is everybody. The land grab house, of course, I discussed that they had twins on me, and I had to build the house up a third story, and I made room for the girls. I made a butler's quarter. Now between the girls and the two dogs, they're at maximum household capacity, so they will not be having any more children on me, and I will not have to be extending that build. Marisol Rodriguez and her family, her son Jordan, her serve probot, and her cat Ami. I showed you that build, and I explained to you that it was agave abode, but I just took some liberties because I like to build, and I made that massive, and I incorporated a pool and a basement and an attic, and we just really made that house incredible, 3 times the original size. So I did show you that house, and I introduced you to them. So if you want to see the inside of that property and all the changes that I made to the original agave abode, I made version 3 of that house. This is how I saved in the gallery. Then go look at the previous stream. You'll introduce yourself to that family, and you'll be able to see the inside, the layout of that house. They have a massive basement with a gorgeous laundry room in it. It's absolutely stunning. You must see it. Caliente is in a house that I redesigned from the original. I showed you guys the inside of the house and the changes I made. I showed you the Carlos family because when I wanted to put Marisol and her son on a lot that was big enough to accommodate the redesigned house, remember this was 3 times the size and this barely fits on this lot. So when I upgraded it, I had to find a bigger lot to move it to. So when I imported them to this everybody save, I had to bulldoze this lot. Well, this Carlos family was on that lot and I could not displace this woman and her child. So what I did was I took another house that was located on this lot. This house is original, but it's been built up a story and had some things added to it. I seriously upgraded this house and moved them into it because I did not want to displace them when I bulldozed their trailer. It was a small little crappy trailer on this huge lot, so I needed this lot. I tore the trailer down, gave them a much more beautiful home, aged him up, Alexander, up from a toddler so that he wasn't in a toddler room that I would later have to go upgrade, and so that he was the same age as Jordan so that they could be friends because they're now neighbors. So that's what I did. I introduced you to that family. Of course, we're keeping this as a starter home, Sand Trap Flat. I have plans to maybe in the future do something with it now that Oasis Springs is full and I have everybody here imported that I need. I don't need to put anyone in this temp house and do the money cheat so that they can move into another house. So maybe I will build that up soon for you guys and show you what I did. All these other families were already here. I did nothing to them. The imported family, was of course the land grabs to include the 2 daughters that didn't exist in this original saved game. I imported the house because the house has been severely upgraded. I brought Marisol and her son and her family over and brought that house over. I upgraded the Carloses and put them in a new house. The family was native to this game, but they were on this property in a really shitty trailer, so we got that fixed. I do need to bring Dudley and Mimi. Let's see. I need to bring Dudley and Mimi Landgrab here. I did make the trailer, and of course he lives in the desert. What I'm trying to decide is, am I going to bulldoze this property and move Mrs. Cope somewhere else? Am I going to bulldoze this property and put the trailer here, which is, I don't think it goes with this little cul-de-sac. I think these are finer homes. So I'm trying to just decide where that's going to go, but they're going to be the last people I have to import. I introduced you to the Searchy family that is living in this beautiful home that I built and imported, so they were brought over. So now all of my Oasis Springs families live together. Granada Place and the Hecking residence, I don't know what I'm going to do with that. I do wish there were more lots to build on than just these few for each, for each world, but I'm just going to have to make a decision. I'm going to have to look at the Lund household. Warren Lund is going to have to maybe end up in a relationship with Miss Cope here, and they're going to have to cohabitate. I have to decide which house they're moving into out of these 3. I don't know. I mean, I hate to displace this family of 3, and they seem to be in the right size house, and they've got a baby there, so it's really a family of 4. I don't know which residence, but it's down to these 3. I think I'm gonna bulldoze one of those lots to bring Dudley's trailer here. But other than that, I don't plan on any changes to this neighborhood beyond what we've already done. Okay, so let's go ahead and check out Willow Creek on the map and see. We do have to bring, I have a Barbie house that Barbie and Ken live in, and they have to have a home here somewhere. So I think we already have Goth imported, we already have Mercado. Here, but we don't have the dog. So I think I'm going to delete this family, check and see if the house is the updated version of the house that we need on that lot, and I think I'm gonna make sure that that's straight in the next day or so. But we definitely need to bulldoze something to put Barbie here. Probably one of these little starter houses. Nobody's living in that one. Nobody's in Crit Cabana, so I think these two will probably just be bulldozed to make way. This house is not really housing anyone. It's very low value, 9,900, so it's probably very basic. This is what I'm gonna go ahead and do. I'm probably gonna bulldoze this and put Barbie's house here. But I love my Barbie house, and that's gonna be a whole stream when I get that situated. So excited to do that. So okay, Mercado is already here, and that's who we were coming to import. We gotta see which version of this house she's in, and we already need to get rid of the family because it's no dog. So we're gonna delete that family. I'm gonna just go into build mode. Now that I know for a fact that the house is saved, I'm just gonna bulldoze a slot now that there's no family in it. Bulldoze the lot, place the updated lot, and then we're just gonna move the family in. Rather than even get into all of what's here, just delete everything and start new. Just for speed. This is my baby. Come here. My cat wants attention. Hi. Hi, sweetie. Come on. This is the cat that messed up my camera, but we love him. You can see him in my stories on Twitch. If you look in my Twitch stories, he's in there. Come here, let me get your eye. You have something in your eye. Okay, we're here. In build mode. All the Halloween stuff outside, so you know what that means, right? It is not the updated version of this house. Everything was I think I might have moved it over from from that save game 5. So I placed the wrong family from the wrong save game. So I'm glad I caught that mistake, or we would have had an house that did not have the proper updates, and we would have had no dogs. So that would not have been a good time. So let's go. This is how you apply, you guys. If anybody is wanting to move a lot or wanting to import a family, but they're afraid to mess up, this is how we do it. Right bumper over to your library. After pressing that middle of that folder button, you'll see our recent saves. So there's Mercado, and there's our villa, our updated version. You see there it says updated, so we know that's the right one. We don't see Halloween stuff in the yard, so we know that's the right one. The lot is still 30 by 20, thank God. We do want to import it furnished because we don't want to lose our furniture. And let's hope it fits and we don't have to mess with terrain. I don't see why it wouldn't. The lot's the exact same size, and we haven't changed the size of the house horizontally. We've built it up some stories, but we haven't made any parameter changes to the, the length or width wise dimensions of the house. So let's see if it applies perfectly or not. Fingers crossed. Taking a while. That's making me nervous. Yikes, why is it taking so long? Okay, so this is really taking a long time to import. It's making me slightly nervous. I'm not gonna lie, low-key, I am a little concerned with why this is taking such a long period of time. So I just checked my router latency. I had to ping my router because I wanted to make sure that the time it's taking to overwrite this and apply this to the slot is not in any way attributed to my some type of internet lag. I think it's server. It has to be a server communication issue because my router is pinging just fine. I don't know why it's taking so long. I'm so sorry to have this happen on stream where you're just looking at this idle screen with this progress wheel just spinning and spinning and nothing happening, but I assure you I've done everything that I can do on my end to ensure that it's not like something with the router, and thankfully it's not, because if it was, then my fix would be to reboot the router, which of course I'd have to end stream for that. The whole internet would go out. I have no idea why this is taking so long to apply. It's not even really a massive property. It doesn't have a whole lot going on in it, decoration-wise, for it to be taking this long. I'm gonna give this exactly 2 minutes, and if in the next 2 solid minutes this does not get itself together, I will actually pause the stream so that you're not just looking at this idle screen, and you can just check your thumbnails and you can see what I've unpaused and come back. But I just feel bad having you just watch this progress screen and nothing is taking place. In the many years since this game came out that I've played it, through X-Packs, you know, and new content and needing updates and all, I've never had this happen. This has never happened to me before, for something to take this long. Wow, big yikes. So I'm gonna pause the stream, try to see what I can do here, and I will be back, hopefully with the slot having applied and everything being a go. Give you another tour once the family is in place and the house is in place. Hello, thank you for joining. Yes, I think it did lag, hun. I think that's what we're dealing with. I don't know if you play Sims, but I had too many different separate saved games. So, no, I don't have a lot of mods. I'm not running a bunch of mods. I know that can mess the game up, which is why I would not run them. I play on Xbox. I'm not on PC. So I don't have a bunch of mods. Anyway, there are fewer mods for Xbox, and I don't want to mess my game up by adding too many mods. So it's not a mod issue. I did ping my router. My router is coming back fine. I did a speed test, and so I think it's some type of internal thing. It's maybe it's a server connect thing. I don't know what's going on, but I definitely am not running a bunch of mods. I do have a cheat code enabled, but I don't know why this is taking so long. This is ridiculous, honestly. And I feel bad that no, it does not do this regularly. I was just saying before you joined stream that in all this time, through new X packs and new major updates and all, I've never had this happen to me before, that just simply taking a build that I saved to library and trying to apply it to a lot, that's all I'm trying to do here, and I don't know why this is taking as long as it's taking. It's irritating. I'm just trying to move a bunch of Sims that I have in different saved games all to one saved game. I made the fatal mistake of accidentally saving one game to another game, the wrong game. I didn't save it to the proper saved game, and it overwrote that game, and I lost a lot of characters. I lost a lot of things that I built, a lot of homes, a lot of businesses. It was very frustrating, and it took me weeks to put all that stuff back. So when I finally put all those things back and I saved all of my households, all of my families, my bills, my everything, now I'm trying to get them all in one saved game together so that that does not happen again. So that's what you came in on, that's what you're witnessing. Me trying to import Sims and houses into a different saved game so I can have all of my Sims in one saved game and delete the other saved games. And now it won't be an issue of overwriting to the wrong place, to the wrong save, because they're all going to be in the same place. And I recommend that to anybody that plays on Xbox console, because when you play on PC, there are options to restore things that you've deleted on accident, but in Xbox, there's no such thing. If you mess up, you mess up. If you delete something, it's gone forever. So that's a word to the wise. Anything you save to your library or to your gallery on console is saved to the quote-unquote cloud, but none of your progress or previous saves are. Only on PC can you go back and find a previous save and revert to that. So if you mess up on Xbox, it's permanent. So you have to be very careful, Xbox console, Sims 4 players, because a mistake on Xbox is forever. You cannot get it back. And I've emailed and everything, and there's no way to get it back. So that's why I'm doing what I'm doing now, and attempting to import all the Sims to one save so that I don't have that issue of accidentally overwriting and deleting Sims or deleting properties that I've worked on anymore. This is taking super long. I'm worried. I don't want to restart this game. I don't want to have to do that. What I think I'm going to do is I'm gonna bulldoze it again, but it's not gonna ruin any progress because I had just logged into that game and was just attempting to import. So let's see if this works. And thank you for bearing with me while all this craziness is taking place. So okay, we signed in. That was annoying. seems like it's taking a little long to load as well. So I don't know what happened. I could have very well been trying to import that, drop that lot at the very moment that some type of update was trying to happen or any weird thing. But in the whole history of playing The Sims, that has never happened to me before. It's very strange. Of course it would happen on the live stream. Of course. I don't know what you guys are seeing, but right now I'm seeing, when I look at my stream manager, that you guys are seeing a pause screen. I am back in The Sims. As you can hear through my headpiece, the game is loading, but what I'm seeing in stream manager is on a little bit of a lag. So hopefully you're seeing what I'm seeing right now, which is that I've restarted The Sims and you're seeing my load bar, and we're headed back into the game. Very strange. I did not want to restart the console on you guys because then that would kick me out of the stream. Of course, it would end stream. I'd have to start the stream all over again. So I found this to just be the quickest way. Just click on another game to force close The Sims and then come back into The Sims and hope that solved the issue. No, I did not lose packs. Thank you for asking. I do appreciate the questions because it helps other people. I think Sims 4, any of the Sims games, more than any other game that I can think of that is streamed here on Twitch, needs community input, needs people to chime in and give their experiences in order for the game to be successful. All the other games are pretty much straightforward. You don't really encounter problems in like first-person shooters and strategy games, etc. But with The Sims, there's all types of cheats, there's all types of mods, there's all types of things that can affect your game. And so I do appreciate the troubleshooting that you guys provide and the input, because there's definitely a lot to this game. Fortunately, I did not lose any packs when I had the save issues go on. I just did not realize that if I were to save one of these households right now, like for instance, when I log into Mercado and I put the property back and the family back, if I were to go and save the game, and it would ask me, that menu comes up and says, where do you want to save? And I say new save. If I click on new save and I save that game, my entire game, not just a household, the entire game as it is saved to that save. So if I then go make another household and I go save just that household from another game, another instance of the game, to a previous save of another game, that game is then overwritten. So every household and every business and every family that was in that game previous can be overwritten. It can be written out of existence. Now you have this one family that you've just created and everybody else is gone. That's what ended up happening to me. You see these games that I have here? You see how I have so many? Whenever it loads. I got them confused. I couldn't remember which family went to which save. So I accidentally I made a judgment call. I said, I think it's this one. Not really thinking. And I saved the family that I was playing to the wrong game. And I did not realize that overwrote the whole world. So I lost businesses that were exclusive to that save. You see here how I have the Mercados in 2 different games? I lost all the progress. In one game they have a dog, the other game the dog did not exist. It took me weeks to put the houses back from memory. It took me weeks to remember what the families looked like and get them together. The only thing that saved me and helped me put the families and the houses back without having to 100% rely on my memory is that I used to upload the clips from Sims to YouTube. So I actually had to go on my YouTube and find these families and these houses from the gameplay there, and I had to reconstruct everything, and it was very annoying. At least I had YouTube to look back on, but that was a very tedious way to have to put everybody back. So now you see I have a saved game here. It's called Everybody. Every single person from all 7 of these weird game saves that I have, because I didn't realize that they didn't all write together. So now everybody is going to be written together right here, and when I go to save, it's going to be saved to everybody. That way there's no confusion. Oh, which game did I save this family to? I won't lose a family or a property or a business or a build that I spent days on ever again. So that's what we're doing. So I'm gonna head back into everybody, and I'm gonna bulldoze that lot again if I have to, if it didn't save. And we're gonna drop the Mercado house with dog, because we need Pixel. Pixel is the most important member of the household. We're gonna drop them, and then everything is going to be saved to this one game in this one place. And then I'm gonna try to figure out for Xbox, if it's possible, how to delete all those other saves. If I can't, then I'll just ignore them and I'll remember to save to the one that I've now named everybody. So here are the families that I had. In my last stream, I imported all these guys. The Landgrab family, for being presented to us over the years in the Sims franchise as being a really cold, unfeeling family, they've reproduced in this house like rabbits. So they had so many babies on me that I had to turn around and extend their house. Their house is huge. Their house now looks like a community college. Like it's 4 stories high. It's an insane number of rooms because they would not stop reproducing. Now, fortunately, you can see how full this house is between dogs and everything. This family has now reached capacity for the lot. So now they will not be having any more babies. They cannot add anything else to the family. But for as long as they were just having kids left and right. It started out only 2 of them and their dogs. Then we had Malcolm, then we had Freddie, then they had twin girls. It was getting out of control. So that was the first family that I imported, was the saved and updated version of them. I have a couple of other little families here that I moved over. So now we're trying to just we're trying to bring Mercado in. And she is, let's see, that's not what I wanted to press. What am I doing? We want to go to Manage Worlds. We're going to place them in Willow Creek. Let's see if the house was bulldozed at least. Did they at least save that? No, it's still there. And the family's still there that we have to re-evict because we are placing them with dog. We need Pixel. So we're gonna evict them, but it's gonna be okay because we're gonna put them right back. But I've got to bulldoze this house now and put the updated version of the house there. Hello Jack, I really appreciate you joining. Thank you for tuning into my channel. I am doing extremely well, thank you. Hope you're doing okay. Hope you like Sims content. That is not all I stream, but that is what I happen to be streaming at the moment. And just working on some builds. Oh no, didn't want to do this either. So I'm going to put an exit out. Exit out. I just want to bulldoze this lot and get this family back here. We're just doing some changes, moving some things around, importing some families and some builds. Please drop your Discord. Okay, you've seen my channel. My channel is very good. Thank you so much. I do appreciate that. You have some suggestions. I'm always open to comments and suggestions. Yes, absolutely. So I appreciate that. If you're going to offer me feedback that's going to be lengthier feedback, better than Discord, go to my channel, go to my homepage. On the very top left-hand corner where everybody has their links, you'll see a link tree for me. It's got all my socials in it. Click on the my Instagram. You'll see the icon for it at the very top of my link tree. Click on my Instagram and send me an Instagram message. If you're not comfortable, sending me an Instagram message, my same username here on Twitch, TEC09, is my username on Discord. And you can go ahead and add me there. My Discord link is also in my link tree. So that's either of those is the best way to reach out to me. If you add me on Instagram, any of you add me on Instagram, which I welcome you to do, drop a purple heart in my DMs because I have my DMs filtered. New people that I don't follow cannot message me. They go into a requested folder. So drop me a purple heart in my DMs when and if you add me to Instagram so that I know you're coming by way of Twitch. Purple heart is my way of knowing that those are my Twitch people, and I will take you out of filtered where we can have a conversation and put you in general chat, and we'll be able to talk on IG. But anybody adding me on Instagram, please just send me a message with just a purple heart in it, and then I'll know to take you out of filtered and put you in my regular inbox where we can speak freely, because that is just how I identify my Twitch people. My Beagle people have a yellow heart, and my Twitch people are a purple heart. So yeah, look forward to talking to you, and I thank you for whatever advice you're about to give. Also, anyone that streams the same content as me that wants to collaborate on content, would love to do that also. Very open, very receptive, very friendly. Love new ideas, love new people, so never be shy to reach out to me about anything. Okay, so going back into Willow Creek. This has become tedious, hasn't it? My god. So we're gonna visit and bulldoze. Oh yikes, they did not do this to me before. They just let me... Hold on. You're saying your sister's IG name is? Okay, I will look out for an inbox, a filtered inbox message from that ID. So long as you just have a purple heart in my Instagram message that you leave me, I'll know you're from Twitch and I'll add you, and we can have a conversation. And thank you. Oh, this is irritating. My god. It's taken a lot longer than what I had previously anticipated. So, fingers crossed. Let's hope this is the last time that we have to fool with this build. There we go. That is what we wanted. Don't know what happened before, but it's okay now. We're gonna go in, we're gonna bulldoze, we're gonna hopefully not encounter the same stupid issue that we did last time, where it wanted to keep us, keep our transfer in progress for like 5 minutes. That would have gone on forever, I fear. Just a moment, taking a phone call, not pausing the stream or anything. Just one moment. Okay, sorry, quick phone call, so I had to mute Mike. We are going to bulldoze this lot. This has been a very tedious import, but here we go. Hopefully we are in and out with this. That was very annoying. Yes, okay, so now, for anybody that does not know on Xbox how to do it, this is the icon where you save to library. When you're saving a lot, this is where you go. But to drop a lot here to import, we are going to open our gallery. I absolutely will. Thank you for the Instagram follow, and I will be adding you to general chat where you're going to be able to talk to me, because as you probably have seen, I'm a business page and I filter a lot of types of people out from being able to just chat with me freely. So I lock my messages down. So when a person messages me for the first time, they're only able to get one message off. That's why I say just leave that heart, and I know, you know, that you're friend, not foe, and I'll put you in the general chat. I am going to end the stream in just a moment. The only thing I have left to do in this stream is drop this home and this family. Once that's in place, I will be ending the stream, and I'll run right over to Instagram, and we'll begin to have a conversation. So yes, we want to do that. Let's see. Fingers crossed, fingers crossed. This should take seconds. This should not take an hour and a half. My God, please place it. Yes, now that we have that move objects cheat was used, I think we're golden. I have no idea WTF that was before. Never happened to me ever. Super strange. And let's hope that this just... I can now see that roller rink next door, which is part of that terrain, which I did not see before. Yes! Thank you, God! Okay, so our house is here. We do have some Halloween decor here on the porch, of course, that I have to get rid of. But it looks like this is the upgraded version of the house. When I get in the child's room, I can tell, yes, her Girl Scout stuff is there. Perfect, perfect, perfect. So now the only thing that we have to do, the first thing that we have to do is we're going to have to save. We're going to save this to everybody. Yes, yes. And then we're going to drop this family in this house. They may have to go into a starter house first until they have the funds to move into this home. But the big part is done. Placing this lot, I'm so happy it's done. Now they are imported, and we can proceed to move the next family from Willow Creek. We are doing, of course, the Willow Creek piece of this. This is what this content is. What am I trying to say? We are centered on that world. We're looking at that world this time around. Before we did the desert, we did Oasis Springs. Now we're focused on moving all of the people from all the different save games that have homes in Willow Creek to this everybody instance of the game in Willow Creek. So we're focused entirely on Willow Creek. It looks like you guys have an ad break coming up for those of you that are not subscribed in 52 seconds or so. I will make sure I wait to end stream for you to come back from that break and see the family in this home, which is what we're going to import now. If you are a non-subscriber and you like my content and you aspire to watch it ad-free, once you find yourself to the point where you're coming back to my content repeatedly, I do recommend that you subscribe. Not only would that benefit me greatly and allow me to bring you more content, but I just really hate the ad breaks and the thought of you guys missing out on content in real time. So if you decide you really like my channel and find yourself here often, please consider giving me a sub. 8 seconds till ad break, so I'm going to wait until you guys come back. So while they're going on ad break, what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to get the Mercado family into the game in a starter house so that when they resume, when they come back from ad break, we can watch this family with dog get dropped into the house. We'll call it a complete build, and we will move on from this family, from this import having been successful. We'll end the stream, and I will come back and drop the Barbie house. I have a Barbie house that has Barbie and Ken in it. I will import Barbie's house. We'll import Barbie and Ken, of course, as a household, and you'll be able to see that on the map. I do have to bulldoze a starter property in order to get those guys in here, but that's what we'll be doing next stream, which will probably be in a few hours. I do have some yard work to attend to. The phone call was a family member letting me know that he's here to help me with yard work, so me and my brother will be doing yard work before it gets too dark, and then after I'm done with that, in a couple of hours or so, I'll be back to show you guys the Barbie house. So what I'm just gonna very quickly do before I end stream, this little really super cheap $9,000 house. I shouldn't have done that. I'm gonna cancel out of that. I'm gonna drop the Mercado family in this house. We're gonna move them to the other property, and then we will be done with this stream and with this tedious import. This had so many issues, which is why, guys, I want to reiterate: when you're on Xbox, you cannot revert saves. I found out the very hard way that you cannot revert saves. You can only revert saves on PC. And when I say revert saves, what I'm referring to is when you have saved the game, if you overwrite it wrong or make a mistake, on PC you can go back to like your last 3 previous saves. You can say oops, and you can undo the save and revert back to the previous. On Xbox you cannot do that. Unfortunately, you do not have that option. It's very unfortunate, but that is the reality, and I won't be making that mistake anymore. So for your own peace of mind, if you're on Xbox, watch where you save, watch what you save, watch how you save, because you cannot revert your progress back. If you save something wrong, you're stuck. So the other caveat, the other flip side, the other suggestion that I have is maybe consider playing on PC. I myself am preparing to play on PC, but then I would be starting essentially from scratch unless I can figure out whether or not my progress being saved to the cloud is transferable onto PC. So in other words, if I start playing on PC, am I allowed or able to import my progress over there? If I am, then cool. If I'm not, then that's going to pose an issue. I don't want to be in the same position where I essentially lose my progress all over again. Because we're in build. That's why. Okay, we're just visiting in build mode. I tell you what, I haven't played Sims in about 2 weeks, and it shows. I'm running into every little snag that I could possibly run into. You cannot drop a family from the gallery into a property if you are in build mode. Hello. Hi, sweet potato. My cat is nuzzling. He's demanding cuddles. I will end stream in a minute and give you treats and snacks and cuddles. If you guys want to see my cat, if you're cat people, Sweet Potato is in my Twitch stories. So check my Twitch stories out to see one of 4 of my beautiful cats. I love them. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and end stream. I'm going to come back with the Mercados placed in the household. And we will just pick up from there with then importing the Barbie house and my Barbie and Ken sim characters. And you'll be able to see all of that together. I do have to go get on this yard work. I appreciate you joining my stream. I will be responding to you, sir, on Instagram when I'm done with this yard work before I start my next stream. I appreciate all of you joining. I appreciate all the comments and all the suggestions. I appreciate my new followers that have, taken the time to follow me. Appreciate that there's a lot of content on Twitch, and you could have spent your time anywhere, so I definitely appreciate you choosing to pop in on me. Love you all, and I will see you back here in an hour or so. Maybe as many as 2, but I'll definitely be on 9:30-ish, maybe 10 o'clock to continue with the import of my Sims to this one saved game, and to show you all the builds and all the households that we are moving along the way. Thank you so very much, and tune back in 9:30, 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Right now it is 7:26 Eastern Standard, so in the next 2 hours, come back if you want to check out what more I do with this build and see more of my Sims content. Until then, stay safe and have a